Mountains provide the backdrop in Boulder, Colorado, and if you're looking for the Buffaloes, they ain't hard to find. And the Buffaloes will kick it off to get us underway. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. So the Baylor Bears offense will get the first swing of the game. And this big fella can beat you in a number of different ways in the passing game, David.
Yeah, so much fun to have a guy that I can rely on, that can beat guys over the middle of the field, that can beat man-to-man coverage. This guy's the ultimate weapon.
And I love that this guy has an awesome catch radius. You don't have to be perfect as a quarterback when you throw to him. He can make you look good.
The pull and throw off the RPO. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. A strike downfield. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line.
Hey, nice job by the offense there, attacking the middle of the field. Excellent route, finding the soft spot in the defense. Nice job by the quarterback putting it.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
Give to the running back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And we might as well state the obvious. First and second down didn't work out. Third and very long. Dropping back, it's Morton. Pocket starts to collapse. The freshman able to get home with the sack. And the Bears will try to pin them back with the punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. So Colorado's offense has its first opportunity of the day. One way to mitigate the explosive capabilities he has on the outside is be physical with him, and this dude will do that.
He will do that, and you don't see a lot of offenses take the top off this D because of this guy roaming around in the middle of the field. He is a true center fielder, so this receiver's going to have to make plays.
This just is such a great job of getting guys on the ground. A lot of people are in position, but he makes plays, so him versus a dynamic wide receiver on the outside would be a great matchup.
He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35. It can get pretty wild in the Big 12. Some of these outposts are like snake pits when you have to go on the road. You've got to get off to a quick start in conference play.
It is always wacky, Reese. Like, there's always something that happens.
And the pass is intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Not the start this kid was looking for. Very first pass of the day gets picked off. This is a defense that's got a lot of ball hawks on the back end, and he's got to be real careful with his eyes, not telegraph throws like he did right there. He's going to have to settle in.
Hit the gas, kid. Wide open ahead. Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The offense set for a first down play. He wants to start this drive with a pass. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. To the ground with the back. They make the stop after a pickup of 3. Ball's at the 18.
Yeah, and the running back didn't get much here, but you clearly want to always establish the tempo, run the football, be consistent, make that defense physically meet the challenge.
He's got it on the run. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. They'll run it on first and goal. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Bears! When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
And the returner is stopped. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. They're setting up the screen. Across the 25, he's got room. Makes the stop at the 29-yard line, but not before he gets 15 on that play. Looking for a productive play on first down. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. Wants to throw. It's Wade. Pressure coming. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Trying play action. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack.
And that's an interesting call, going play action on 3rd and long, because the defense is not worried about you handing the football off. That's not freezing anybody, especially these defensive ends. They're going right up the field, and you saw that time the pocket collapse as they were able to get to the quarterback.
A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Lost one deep down the right side. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field. First down for this offense. They go to the ground. They make the stop after a pickup of 3. Ball's at the 18. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Defense showing blitz here. He'll do it himself. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. 3rd play of the drive, and they need to take advantage of this field position by making something happen on 3rd and long. They're trying to get to him. Finds his man down the middle. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. 1st and goal from the 7. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. A 1st down run on the doorstep. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Baylor!
And the offense continues to run the football. The 2nd rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He's going to bring it out from deep. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. To the air, it's Wade. Safe completion on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Got it in the middle. It's good. And this junior quarterback shows you why the scouts love that big arm of his. They'll throw it on first down. Time to take a shot. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down. Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. He's looking to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Kyle Manor. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Trying to get to him. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. You want to talk about aggressive or nuts? This offense is staying on the field inside their own 30. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield.
That's a great example of the receiver knowing exactly where the first down marker is. He got the depth he needed to get, so once he was able to make the catch, he already knew he had it. Now, fresh set of downs.
They keep attacking through the air. Rifles it down the middle. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. 8th play of the drive coming up. Scanning the field, it's Wade. This time he's got his man. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Trying to find his man on first down. He hurls one deep down the left side. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Quarterback checking the play. On second down, he'll let it fly. He makes the catch close to the sticks, but he'll be a little short of the first down. And it looks as if they've... play wants to have another peek at that last play. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. Buys a little time with his feet. Finds a crease at the 20. He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his feet as he moves those sticks. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And you hear about run blitzes. This is exactly what a run blitz is. When you know the ball is coming up the middle, you want to bring those linebackers, get them closer to the line of scrimmage, and fire. Right when the ball snapped, he's coming downhill, doing a good job creating the loss. That linebacker really knew what was going on.
Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Colorado! He'll try to tack on one more. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Looking for space. It's Washington. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Bears will kick it away to crank up the second half. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Going up top on first down. Got it set up on the outside. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. Dropping back, it's Wade. Takes a hit as he fires. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Line getting set on second down. Fast motion from the offense. Wants to throw on second down. He's got it. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
And I love working the slot receivers. You see so much of that. It's about matchups, right? I can put a fast guy in that slot, maybe get matched up on a linebacker or a safety. I like working those guys in those matchups. Favorable for the offense for sure.
And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Great job by the quarterback thrown against zone coverage. You cannot telegraph where you're throwing the football. You cannot eyeball wide receivers. So great job by the quarterback using his eyes.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, Bucs!
And the running back gets his second rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
He'll start the return inside his spot. And the returner will be dragged down. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. To the air on first down. Throws to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
On the ground with the counter. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Back to pass, it's Morton. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. He'll come out throwing on first down. Snags it. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They're going to run it. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. Touchdown, Bears! And that one will put them up here in the second half.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. They unleashed an aerial assault left, and they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
He's looking for a man on 2nd down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. That's the end of the quarter, and it's Baylor holding the edge. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. On the run, it's Hood. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team is being out-physicaled. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when they decide to run.
Makes his connection. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. And this junior loves to show off that big arm. And the Buffaloes have their offense in high gear. Just a short pass to the tight end. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down. Looking to throw, it's Wade. Firing deep. He caught it. Oh, and he thought he had a chance to house him, but the defense tackles him at the 3. And guys, if they can somehow, some way find their way into the end zone, we'll have a tie game in the 4th. They'll try to blast their way in. And tackled there by the defense. Heftiness coming out on the goal line. We have reached the 2-minute warning, and time is of the essence if this offense is going to make a play. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. A huge chance for points here on 3rd and goal, and if they can get it in, we might have ourselves a finish. Touchdown, Buffaloes! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board. And no problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the 4th. So a drive there of 84 yards, and it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. Coming down the stretch in the 4th, and we are all tied up, about set to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Reese. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you played a lot of plays, you get worn out, you need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen. Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
To the air, it's Morton. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and 3rd down is coming.
This late in the game, 4th quarter, go time, we got to make plays. We got to go to those things that really, really work well. We can't waste too many more downs. I know it's 3rd down coming up, but we got to put this thing in full throttle.
And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on 3rd down. 4th down coming up. And the Bears will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. So here it is, plenty of time to go and an opportunity to move the ball down the field and win it, David.
And you rep this every single week. The 2-minute drill, you got to be precise. You know exactly what your favorite plays are, Palmer. Go down the field, get me in field goal.
And it comes down to the awareness, right? Especially at the quarterback position. You're understanding the timeout situation, working the boundary in the sideline. What's the clock showing me? It all comes down to this.
And that's all you want, right? You want that first down, understand the situation, understand I got to get north and south, get a first down, get a new set of downs.
Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. Didn't connect last time. Let's see if they throw it again on 2nd down. Wide receiver shows motion. Steps to his left, out of the pocket. Makes the grab. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
One of the things that makes this quarterback so dangerous is how accurate he can be when he's on the run. And he's a guy that's looking to throw. He's not looking to take off himself. Showed you that accuracy on that play to get the first.
Dropping back, it's Wade. Stands in and takes the hit. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. They've put themselves in a hole to start. It's 1st and 20. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. From the gun. Unloads to the wideout. It's complete.
If you're going to attack and have success against man coverage, then you've got to have great time between the quarterback and the wide receiver. Really nice rapport. You could tell these two have been spending a lot of time this offseason throwing to one another.
And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down. The Buffaloes come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to move it through the air. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He's looking to throw. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Timeout is called with just a single second left.
Timeout, Colorado.
They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. Timeout is called with just a single second left. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. It'll all be decided right here. Win or lose on this kick. Nerves of steel. Right down the boulevard on the game-winning chip shot. That was fun, and it was big time.